I'm not expecting full allies this time, but it seems like it could be an interesting round too. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one earlier.
あとは私とシグマさん、ルナさんのペアが開けばいいということになりますね。
ええ、そうですね。
Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. I can only change what I do, but whatever Kay does, I don't think we can change that. It'll be interesting to see if their connection, Kay and Phi's connection, will come back.
投票の締め切りまで残り2分です。
So we're playing against Clover today.
シグマさん、どうするんですか？投票先。
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
ですよね。安心しました。
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
シグマさん、その手、どうしたんですか？
Huh?
何か白いものがついてるみたいですけど。
What? There's what? Is that my blood? Is that my blood? Is my blood white? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't go around touching stuff. And the only time when we would have had something on our hand is when we got hurt earlier. But nobody noticed it because we were all focusing on Alice. Why is my blood white? What? What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. You know, the way they frame the picture, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person thinking about a certain scene in Evangelion with the white liquid on the hand, although that white liquid was something else. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. Clone blood? It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? Well, he mentioned how it hurt, and it was like a hot, searing pain. But yet the color coming out is not blood. I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. An existential fear. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
大丈夫ですか?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk, and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
本当に?
I think it's interesting that Sigma instinctively knew that this is something he shouldn't be telling people. But Luna, I thought she might know about this because she seems to have medical knowledge, right? Maybe she can't tell that it's not coming from my hand. She just sees white stuff on my hand. Yeah.
でも
Just shut up! It's fine, alright? I'm fine! Leave me alone! I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, But something was wrong. Very wrong, and my head was spinning.
シグマさん
Man, I'm so sorry. I just... Just don't worry about it, okay?
投票の締め切りまで残り30秒です。
Oh, things are getting really tense around here. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Thinks about it again. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that. Okay, so the drugs on the bracelet, they work by injecting the drugs into your bloodstream, right? So it works on Sigma. So I feel like that tells me that Sigma is at the very minimum organic, because it's going into his bloodstream and all, right? And the fact that he has diseases like Radical 6. Maybe it's just the color of clone blood? I don't know, man.
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。
When we get out of here, I don't know what Luna's gonna do with that information either. This is scary. Oh my god. But we are going to ally, yeah.
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンド終了。結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。
Hopefully there's no twist with like Clover running to the room or anything like that, because she is with Phi and we know Phi has all the strats.
お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
シグマさんやっぱり協力を選んだんですね
Oh, she's even avoiding the topic like I am. Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
結果見に行きませんか
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. Maybe whatever we find out about Sigma here is finally gonna open that lock for us. The one lock where we had 5 minutes of life left. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No. That was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clump together, you never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I'd bled red like any other human being. That's cause those were your original memories. So why was it that this time, it was white? What in the hell is happening to me?
おいシグマ、何をしてる？さっさとこっちに来いよ。
It's not clone blood. We've seen... Oh my freaking god. We've seen Kay and Dio bleed before. Remember the one round when like everybody was dead? And we found Kay and Dio in the rec room? They were both bleeding red. Even Kay has red blood. Well, we didn't see it come out of his body, but we did see that his armor was covered in red blood. Oh my god.
結果発表始まっちまうぞ。
Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンドの結果を発表します。一同画面にご注目ください。
Again, very few people here. Wow! The perfect round. Could this be an important route too?
結果は以上のように確定しました。
Did they fake me out with the phi route?
各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
No one's leaving though.
すごいです。みんな協力で一致しましたよ。K さん、約束通り協力に投票してくれたんですね。
Something between K and Phi. I can't help but be curious.
ファイさんにあそこまで言われては裏切りを選ぶわけにはいかないでしょう。
天明寺さんとディオさんも協力に。
当然じゃ。わしらが裏切りを選べばアリスの BP は0以下になってしまうのじゃからな。
ま、そういうこった。
I think that Dio just didn't get a chance to press betray.
ルナさんたちにもお礼を言わなければ。よくぞ協力を選んでくださいました。
お礼ならシグマさんに言ってください。
Shoot, then when we go down the betray route for this one, we're gonna be like the one baddie here, but we're getting out.
実際に投票したのはシグマさんなんですから。
シグマさん、ありがとうございます。シグマさん？シグマさん？
おい、どうしたんじゃ、シグマ。返事ぐらいせんか。
Huh? Oh, yeah. Looks like we all allied. That's, great.
シグマ、一体何があったというんじゃ。
そういやさっきからずっと上の空って感じだよな。もしかして AB ルームの中でルナに振られたとか。
No, nothing like that.
おいおい、真に受けんなよ。冗談も通じなくなっちまったとは。これじゃよっぽど重傷だな。
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. It's nice that we're all like
ア
allying
ンビデッ
here,
クスゲートが閉鎖されました。
but I don't know how we can continue on. We as in Sigma.
アンビデックスゲーム第3ラウンドは星の回です。ゲートは星のマークが記されたカードキーにより解除されます。なお、このカードキーの使用回数に制限はありません。これを用いることにより、アンビデックスゲートは無限に開放することができます。
ゲートを無限に開放できるということはつまり、
星のカードキーを使えば何度でも AB ゲームができる。どうやらそういうことみたいですね。
なあ、そういやゼロウサギがこんなこと言ってなかったか。
AB ゲートが閉まると同時にバングルの表示色は自動的にシャッフルされるようになってるんだよさ。
Let's check.
それからソロとペアの区別もね。
確かに。みんな、すまんがバングルを見せてくれんかの。色と種類を確かめておきたい。
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. The bracelet, is it on my right arm or left arm? It's gotta be my left arm, huh? So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Naるほど。ディオとケイは黄色のペア。わしとルナも同じくペアじゃが、色は違うな。
天明寺さんは水色、私は紫色ですね。
シグマだけがソロ版か。赤のソロってことは医務室にいる4人は何色の何版なんだ？
Let's go find out.
わしとルナはペア版じゃからそれぞれ相方がいるはずじゃが。
すると残りの2人がソロ版ってことになるな。表示色はわからんが。
多分緑と青だと思います。
なぜわかる？
ご覧になりませんでしたか？ B 階の倉庫で白く輝いた扉を。あれがきっと次に開かれる CD で。
ああ、それなら私とファイさんも見ましたよ。ビオトープの探索を終えた後、倒れたクオーク君を運んでいる途中で。扉の脇には例のロック状態を示すデバイスが設置されていました。ですからおそらく間違いないと思います。あの白い扉が次の CD なのでしょ
Is Sigma even listening?
白の第二扉を開くにはバングルカラーの合成色を白にする必要があります。ところでペア版の表示色はそれぞれ水色、紫色、黄色の3色でしたよね。ですから
混ぜ合わせた時に白になるのは赤、緑、青の3色になるというわけか。
They keep talking about white too, but I'm pretty sure the only white thing Sigma is thinking about is the stuff on his hand.
ええ、そういうことです。
さてと、わしは一度医務室に戻るぞ。クオークとアリスのことが気がかりじゃからな。
では私も戻りましょう。
俺も行くとするかな。こんなところに残っててもしょうがねえからな。
シグマさんとルナさんはどうなさいますか？
Frankly, I don't want to be alone with Luna right now.
私はシグマさんにお話が。
About what?
ええ、
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
おいおい、2人でこっそりと密談か？一体何を企んでやがる？
何も企んでなんかいませんよ。本当に大したことじゃないんです。
まあいい、勝手にしろ。
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest, and marched out the yellow door. Feigned keyword. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. Luna's a doctor. Could she help me somehow? This is really scary right now. Even if Luna asks, what can I say? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not trying to lie or anything. I'm so scared right now. So, what was it you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
そうですね。 ここで話すのもなんですし、場所を変えませんか？
Do you know more? Okay.
ええ。さっきアリスさんを捜索しているときに、いいところを見つけたんです。
Botanical garden? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Is Luna gonna reveal something to me too? The garden.
ご存知なんですか？
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice. You know what's funny? Because this time, we dashed straight from the lounge to the crew quarters, so we actually did not go to the garden before on this route.
そうですか。
Why was she so sad about that? That was weird. I don't... Oh, that is weird. Maybe, did she realize that I haven't been here? Because I haven't. So, what brings you here?
なんだか落ち着きませんか？この殺風景な施設の中で唯一緑があるのがこの場所で、なんていうか、その月並みですけど、自然っていいなってそう思って、深刻な話をするにはうってつけの場所だと思ったんです。
Oh.
緑を見てると、それだけで心が癒されるから。あそこにベンチがありますね。座りませんか？
Are all the girls trying to use this bench to, like, get me to lower my guard? She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
知ってました？実はこれ、オルゴールなんですよ。
Oh! Really?
ええ。
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song that I can't really hear over the sound of the river. Why'd you bring that up, though?
知ってもらいたかったからかな。シグマさんにも私のことを。私、内気な性格のせいか、友達とか知り合いとか全然いなくて、それでずっと一人ぼっちで生きてきたんです。そのことがとても辛くて、寂しくて、苦しくて、孤独に押しつぶされてしまいそうで、そんな時、大切な人がこのオルゴールをくれたんです。言葉はありませんでしたが、私はこんなメッセージが込められてるんじゃないかと思いました。ルナ、幸せとは案外すぐ近くにあるものなんだよ。シグマさん、メーテルリンクの青い鳥の話って知ってます？
Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister, named Tittle and Middle, get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly, if you catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually, they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a birdcage in their hut.
ええ、そうですよね。一般 般的に知られている童話の青い鳥は確かにそんな結末で終わっています。そしてその教訓がさっき言った通りのもので、
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
ええ、だから私は思ったんです。このオルゴールをくれた人はきっとそんなメッセージを私に伝えたかったんだろうって。正しいかどうかは分かりません。私の勝手な思い込みに過ぎないのかも。でもなんだかそんな風に言われてるような気がして、とても嬉しくて、その時からこのオルゴールは私にとっての宝物、お守りみたいなものになったんです。けれどある時ふと気づいちゃったんですよね。この青い鳥のもう一つの意味に。メーテルリンクが書いた原作には実は続きがあったんです。
There's more?
ええ、チルチルとミチルが餌をあげようとした時、青い鳥はカゴの中から逃げ出してしまうんですよ。それが原作の本当のラストなんです。
Whoa. What about the moral then?
もちろん変わることになりますね。幸せとは手に入れたと思った途端儚く消え去ってしまうものだというように。とはいえそのことに気づいてもなお、この青い鳥が私にとっての宝物であることに変わりはありませんでした。あの方が本当は何を伝えたくてこれを私に授けてくださったのかは分かりません。でも私はこんな風に解釈することにしたんです。幸せとは常に追い求めるべきものである。それを追い求めている時こそが本当の幸せなのであると。ところでシグマさん、ひょっとしてシグマさんはチルチルみたいな存在なのではないでしょうか。
What?
クリスマスの前夜、老婆から青い鳥を探してきてほしいと頼まれたあの幼い少年のことです。
What are you trying to say?
シグマさん、一つ聞いてもいいですか？
Sure. She's talked a lot so far, but I'm not really sure where she's going with this.
シグマさんはアリスさんをどこで発見されたのでしょう？
Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. What does that have to do with anything?
いいから答えてください。アリスさんを見つけた場所はどこですか？
I think she knows about the glycerin. Room 2 in the crew quarters.
じゃあその前はどこに？
Not the garden. I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. You just gave yourself away. The first place I went to was the lounge.
つまりシグマさんはラウンジからキャビンの2号室に行き、そこで倒れたアリスさんを発見。慌てて医務室に運び込んだというわけですね。
Yeah.
ではお尋ねします。どうしてシグマさんはこのビオトープのことをご存知だったのでしょう？ここにやってきた時、あなたは確かにこう言いましたよね。アリスを捜索している時に一度来たことがって。おかしいじゃないですか。時系列的に考えればシグマさん、あなたがこのビオトープを訪れる機会などあったはずがないのです。
The way she's asking me about this is not a, hey, this doesn't make sense. Why does Sigma know about this? She's asking me in a very like, Oh, Sigma has the glycerin power kind of way. Like she knows about it already.
なのにどうして、なんでこの空間のことをあなたは知っていたのですか？
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
シグマさん、もしかしてあなたはこの施設に最初から存在したロボットなんじゃないですか？
Huh? What?
ええ、そう考えれば説明がつくのです。あなたがこのビオトープのことを知っていた件についても、それから左手の傷のことについても。
Is that robot liquid? Mechanical fluids? Damn. So you did see it, huh? What do you mean did you see it? Like she was the one who asked you about it.
ええ、最新のロボットは金属製の骨格に ABT と呼ばれる人工的な生体組織を外装することによって。
Wait. I'm a robot? This is speculation, right? Artificial biological tissue.
見た目を人間とほぼ変わらないものにすることができると言われています。その ABT 人工生体組織に血液の代わりとして使われているのが白い液体で。
Wait, okay, this does make sense, but Luna thinks that I know about the garden because I'm a robot, not because I have glycerin powers. So are you saying that the whole time I thought I had glycerin powers, it was just actually someone rebooting me over and over again, but with the same memory that I had from the previous round? For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. Same. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still. My hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
怖い？どうしてですか？
Well, let's say I'm a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
敵ですか？仮にそうだとしても怖くはないですね。
Why not?
さあ、どうしてでしょう。もしかしたらロボットだからこそなのかもしれません。
As robots are less scary than humans? Huh?
ロボット工学三原則って聞いたことないですか？ SF 作家のアシモフがとある小説の中で示した指針のことなのですが。
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Have we played the AB game in a way that violated any of these rules? I guess not, huh? But when we betray people, would that be like allowing people to come to harm? But we've never... Have we betrayed in a way that killed somebody? I don't think so. hold the phone here though. If Sigma is a robot, remember that bet I made like 20 episodes ago about somebody being a robot here? My 2BP is coming back! Oh, yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
ええ、確かにおっしゃる通りです。でも私は信じてるんです。たとえどんなプログラムが書き込まれていようと、シグマさんは三原則に背いて行動するような方ではないって。
She's convinced I am a robot, okay? Like, she's not even wondering or speculating, she's saying I am a robot. Like, I'm still at the stage where I'm not really accepting this right now.
三原則のないロボットなんてただの鉄の塊に過ぎません。シグマさんはそうじゃない。あなたには心がある。だってそうじゃなければこんなにも綺麗な目をしているはずがないから。で、なんだか断定口調で話してしまいましたが、まだシグマさんがロボットだとは決まったわけじゃないですよね。調べてみないことにはなんとも。
Tests?
ええ。
How?
医務室にある機械を使って。
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard. Oh my god! Who is it? I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
誰かいるんですか？
私だよ。
Are you a robot? Why?
すまんが、こっちに来てくれないか。見てもらいたいものがある。
Is she changing the subject to avoid letting me know that she heard that entire conversation? Because I feel like that's what's happening here. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. What? How long have you been here?
ついさっき来たばかりだよ。
じゃあ私たちの会話は？
聞いてない。何か聞かれちゃまずいことでも話してたのか？
It was private.
そんなことよりもこいつを見てくれ。
Bomb? I followed the line of her finger. Shit! This is...
反物質爆弾。
そうだ。言うまでもなく、キャビンにあったものを誰かが移し替えたというわけではない。両者は全くの別物だ。見ろ。ここに番号が記されている。
It says 01.
キャビンにあったのは確か03でしたよね。ということは。
Shit! Then there's no question, huh?
しかもそれだけではなさそうだ。03と01が発見されたわけだから当然。
02もどこかにあると？
断言はできないが、おそらく。
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
そうだな。
仕掛けたのは誰でしょう？
シグマとルナ。お前らなんじゃないのか？
Yeah, it was me.
どうやらお前らずっとここにいたみたいだし。
I'm sure Phi doesn't actually think so, because why would we stay in here for an extended amount of time if we planted this? Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
まあちょっと散歩を。
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
わかったよ。正直に言おう。実は他の連中から 何やらお前らが密談らしきものをしているって聞いてな。それで気になって英会の倉庫に行ってみたんだよ。ところがお前らの姿は見当たらなかった。ますます怪しさを感じた私はすぐにその足でここビオトープへ。
Hang on. Oh, she heard from somebody else. I thought she was here and she heard us already.
来てみると案の定ベンチに座って話し込む二人の姿が遠くの方から見えた。そこで気づかれないようにこっそりと背後に回り込み、ゆっくりと近づいていったその矢先、この反物質爆弾を見つけたってわけだ。どうだ、少しは信じてもらえたかな。
But how much did you hear? Okay, back to the bomb. So, who planted the bomb?
可能性なら全員にあることになるだろう。アリスを探していた時なら誰だってここを訪れることはできたはずだし。
Well, that's not me.
とにかくこのことをみんなに知らせないと。
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. This is so surreal right now because Luna just came out of nowhere and was like, "Hey Sigma, you're a robot, right?" I feel like I don't know how to react to that properly, and I'm just kind of like, I guess I am right now. There's some evidence for it, the liquid, but yeah, I don't know how to react. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kei and Dio. And of course, Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright everybody, listen up. I told them about how we found the #1 bomb in the garden. And how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too.
なんということじゃ。一体どうすれば。
確かアリスはこんなことを言ってたよね。
緊急解除用のパスワードがあるはずなの。それを入力すれば装置の機能を停止できるわ。
We don't have the BlackBerry this time.
側面のところにコネクタがついてるでしょ。ここに専用の端末を接続するのよ。そうすればそこからパスワードが入力できるようになるわ。
つまりそのパスワードさえ分かれば全ては解決すると。
いや、ちょっと待ってくれ。その前にパスワードを入力するには専用の端末が必要だったはず。そいつがなければどうすることもできないんじゃないのか。
確かに。そこでみんなにはこれからボディチェックを受けてもらおうと思う。
ボディチェック？
ああ、そうだ。爆弾を仕掛けた犯人はおそらくこの中に存在する。だとするとそいつが専用の端末、緊急解除用の入力装置を持っている可能性は高い。
そいつをこれから見つけようっていうのか。
その通り。でもはなしだ。もしも拒否したら即座にそいつを犯人とみなす。疑われたくなかったら素直に従うことだ。
If I were the bomb setter, would I carry the bombs on me though? I feel like it's much more likely that I would stash them somewhere so that even if somebody finds them, it's not associated with me, right? So I don't know if this body search will really result in anything.
いいな。さてと、それでは早速だが始めさせてもらうことにしよう。まず最初にチェックを受けてもらうのはそうだな。
Wait, are they gonna see my hand? Shit. It's here. This is where it is, the bombs. Totally. Or inside the suit. You know, it's not me. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. I have nowhere hiding anything. Wait. You only need to search one person.
どうして？
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
知ってる？知ってるってお前、まさか。
It's not me! Yeah. I met Phi's gaze and nodded and then turned away. Oh? I know who set the bombs. That person. Objection! It's you! Dio?
何よお前たわけたことを。
Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
いや、しかし。
It's on him, I promise.
ふざけるな！それじゃ前後が逆だろうが！
So? This isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an idiot.
悪いがそんなデタラメな論理に従うわけにはいかねえんだよ。そもそも根拠は何なんだ？どうして俺が犯人だなんて。
Because
何を？
I know about the Myrmidons.
クレイ
ドールズ。
そんな、なんでシグマが知ってるの？
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
おい、そいつは一体何なんだ？
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs.
お前な！ヨタ話もいい加減にしろよ。俺はクレイドールズなんて組織のことは知らねえし。
Last time we got the first bomb password off of him, right? Could we get the second one this time? Would that be okay? No, last time we got 3. Because we're not getting out of here this time. We don't have the Blackberry.
フリーザソウルのこともブラザーなんて老いぼれのことも。
Oh, Dio, tell me, how does that foot taste? I never said he was an old fart. Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How'd you know his age if I haven't even said anything besides his name?
それじゃあディオがあのテロ組織のリーダーレフトだっていうの？
テロ
組織。
レフト？
残念ながらこれ以上言い逃れはできそうもねえな。
Someone please hold him down.
それにしても一体いつからクレイドールズはそんなに有名になったんだ？シグマや四つ葉が知ってるようなメジャーな組織じゃないはずなんだがな。確かに認めよう。俺はクレイドールズのリーダー。本名はレフトという。ゼロボスが企てた計画 AB 計画を阻止するために俺はこの施設へと送り込まれてきたんだ。
Stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's precious information. Stop. By bombing the place.
爆弾を仕掛けたのはそのため。計画が達成されそうになった時にはこの建物もろとも吹っ飛ばすようにと指示されていて。
Which explains why the other times, like, the bomb didn't go off every single time because it never looked like we were gonna get out of here.
なんなのよそれは。
さすがにそこまでは知らなかったか。うっかりと口を滑らせちまったが。まあいい。どのみちお前らはここでくたばることになるんだからな。
くたばる？
God damn it. No! I leapt toward him.
おっと、それ以上近づくな。 一歩でも足を進めてみろ。次の瞬間にはお前らの体は蒸発し、きれいさっぱりと消え失せていることになるだろ
う。ということは、今あなたが手にしているその機械は
反物質爆弾の起爆装置。
We can't take it.
まあそういうことだ。分かったらさっさと下がれ。
ディオさん、落ち着いてください。そのスイッチを押したらディオさんも爆発に巻き込まれることになるんですよ。
ああ、別に構わんよ。どうせ俺には代わりがいるんだからな。
What?
いいからうだうだ言ってねえでさっさと下がれよ。
Yeah, that line specifically. The translation made it a bit ambiguous, but it's very obvious in the original that he meant that there's a lot of replacements for him. Because he's a clone.
ほら、何をしてる。早くしろ。
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji.
おいじじい、耳が遠くて聞こえなかったのか。下がれと言ってるんだ。
断る。
貴様、俺は本気だぞ。
そうか、ならばさっさと押すがよい。その起爆装置とやらのスイッチを。
What?
天明寺さん、
ほらどうした、早くせんか。おや、指先が震えておるようじゃの。怖いのか。怖いんじゃろう貴様。え
このクソじじい。
やはりただのハッタリじゃったか。
ハッタリなんかじゃねえ。いいか、見てろよ。
ああ、しかと見届けてやるとも。だがその前に一つだけいいことを教えてやろう。貴様が持っておるその起爆装置じゃがな、実はそれ偽物なんじゃよ。
How can it be fake? But we got blown up last time.
なんだと。
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed, but we can't get it away from him! He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Not more than 1 meter away! Shit! Not good!
どうしたんだ。
The detonator! He doesn't have it anymore!
え？
なんなのこれ。
Oh my god!
赤いランプがつきましたけど。
バカなことをしたら天明寺。年がいもなくカッコつけようとするからこういうことになるんだよ。
なんじゃと？
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
どういうことですか？
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
やれやれ。お前一体どこまで知ってんだよ。まあいい。とにかくシグマが言った通りだ。あの起爆装置は俺の体から1メートル以上離れると爆弾に向かってタイマーを作動させるよう命令を発信する仕組みになっている。要するに天明寺がバカなことをしてくれたおかげで爆弾は遠隔操作式から次元式へと変わったってことだ。
Although I think we did learn some interesting information here though, that Dio was hesitant to activate the bomb, for whatever reason.
従ってもはやあの起爆装置を破壊しても無駄だ。爆弾に内蔵されたタイマーはすでに作動しちまってるからな。
タイムリミットは爆発するのはいつだ。
シグマ、知ってるんだろ。お前から教えてやってくれ。
30 minutes.
30分？たったの30分しかないっていうの？
Yeah.
止めるには一体どうすれば。
The emergency deactivation passwords.
しかしパスワードなんて誰も。
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
わかったよ。それじゃメイドの土産に教えてやろう。爆弾02のパスワードは
Yes!
EQD DYR NTK だ。
EQD. E Q D DYR NTK D Y R N T K. We finally got all four of them. But there might be like a fourth bomb or a fifth bomb. I don't know. EQD DYR NTK. EQD DYR NTK.
爆弾02じゃと？
それってまだ見つかってない爆弾じゃない。
あれそうだったっけ。こいつはうっかりしてたぜ。とはいえどのみちお前らにはどうすることもできねえんだ。解除用の入力装置はないんだしな。
But where would he have put the bomb to anyway? Because the lab isn't open this time.
ま、潔く諦めることだな。
Where's the input device?
さてね、どこかな。
爆弾02を仕掛けた場所は？
悪いが忘れちまったよ。
You son of a bitch!
というわけで俺は一足先に行かせてもらうことにするぜ。
行く？
行くってどこに？
決まってるだろ。ここではない別の世界にだよ。
No! Wait! I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
くそ！やめろ！
Show me Sigma, goddammit!
離せ！離せ！
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't gonna let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
てめえ、ふざけてんじゃねえぞこら！離せって言ってんだろうがボケ！
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
やむをえ。ルナ、マンドレインを。
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
そんなことは分かってる。だが仕方がないだろう。こうしている間にもタイムリミットは刻々と迫っているんだ。いつまでもこいつと戯れてる時間なんてないんだよ。
Shit!
ルナ、何をしている？早く準備を。
Uh-oh.
今やってます。
Okay. Thought she was gonna like suddenly not do it or something.
できました。いつでも OK です。
さあ覚えてろよ貴様ら。どうせお前らの命もあとわずかなんだ。せいぜい残りの数十分取り乱してうろたえまくって右往左往でもするがいいさ。ざまみろってんだこのクソ野郎どもめが。
ルナ、頼む。早くこいつの口を塞いでくれ。
わかりました。行きます。
And this all happened because Tenmyoji was a smartass. As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
おそらく20分程度ではないかと。
Oh my god, that was 10 minutes.
次の CD、 白の第一扉が開くまでの時間は？
The same.
それで一体どうすれば。
We put in those passwords and stop the bombs.
でも今ディオの所持品を調べてみたけど、入力装置みたいなものは持ってなかったよ。
Well, only one thing to do then.
どうするんじゃ？
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
とにかくここでじっとしていても仕方がない。最後まで諦めずにやるべきことをやってみよう。まずはシグマ、お前は私と一緒に来てくれ。爆弾03を確かめに行くんだ。本当に次元装置が作動しているかどうか。
Right.
次に残った4人についてだが、お前らはアリス、クオーク、ディオの3人を抱きかかえて B 階の倉庫に向かってほしい。
B 階の
倉庫に？
ああ、万が一の場合は白の第二扉を開いて先に進む。そうすればあるいは助かる可能性も。
わかりました。それでは我々は眠っている3人を連れて B 階の倉庫へ。着いたらすぐに入力装置と爆弾02の捜索に取り掛かることにしましょう。
And in all of this confusion, we've completely forgotten about the whole Sigma as a robot thing.
ああ、頼んだぞ。さあ、時間がない。分かったら早速行動開始だ。行くぞ、シグマ。
Fi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Fi is such a leader. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. I wonder if she's separating me out on purpose though. Does she have anything she wants to say to me?
「赤いランプが点滅してるな。どうやら次元装置が作動したのは間違いなさそうだ。だがどうすればいい？パスワードの入力装置がないことにはどうにも。
Oh! This is the route where she thanks me, isn't it?
仕方がない。ひとまず別れて捜索することにしよう。私はこのキャビンをくまなく探してみるから、シグマ、お前は別の場所を。
Okay.
5分前になっても見つからなければ B 階の倉庫で落ち合うことに。いいな。
I wasn't sure what to say. It's kind of hard to come across in text, but I'm getting the feeling that Sigma is pretty detached from everything right now. Maybe that's just my impression of him. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
おい、なんだよその顔は。大丈夫。きっとなんとかなるさ。ほら、信じる者にはすく水だって言うだろ。
What? What? No, that's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
だが、少なくとも生きる希望は湧いてきただろ。
Whoa, I've never seen this pose before either. What are you doing, man?
なんて言ったって、この危機を無事に切り抜けたら、私のすく水姿が拝めるんだからな。
Okay, sure. Oh, I see. Well, I admit, I am a bit curious. She specified too. It's not a regular swimsuit. It's like one of those, you know, the ones you see in Japanese anime. The one that you see in anime in high schools, like the blue one. You know what I'm talking about, right? The blue one, the blue school one. That's the one she means.
さあ、分かったらさっさと行け。入力装置を見つけるんだ。
Fine. Be careful, alright? That was bizarre. I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. Wait, I'm having trouble keeping myself together right now because that was just so bizarre. Okay. It wasn't good news. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting, somehow, that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. I don't think you'll find anything in here, but we will find the atom in here. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Perfect time to do it. Everyone's busy. Luna. You're still here. I almost feel like she was waiting for me the whole time.
ええ。眠っていた3人については他の皆さんにお任せすることにして、私は一人ここに残ることにしたのです。もしかしたらシグマさんがここに戻ってくるかもしれないと思ったので。
Why?
アダム、自動診断解析装置がここにはあるからです。シグマさんはあれを使うためにここへ。違いますか？
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
そうですか。だったらどうしてここへ？
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
本当に？
Strange. Something about Luna is very strange right now. She knows about the whole I get to keep my memories thing. Definitely. Why would I lie? Whether it's in the form of, you know, robots retaining their memory or glycerin, she knows about that concept of me having memory.
わかりました。では、私の思い過ごしだったようですね。アダムを操作するには私のサポートが必要ですから、お力になれるのではないかと思ってここに留まっていたのですが、どうやら余計なお世話というやつだったみたいですね。
No, do it, do it!
すみませんでした。
No!
失礼します。
What? Oh my god, we are like right on the cusp here! She turned and headed toward the exit. No! Don't let her go! Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
5分もあれば。
That's a lot! Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
ええ。
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. The moment of truth. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. I think it says something too, that Luna is willing to give up so much time fighting for her life to instead wait for me to use the atom. In a few minutes, she was finished.
終わりました。起き上がってもいいですよ。
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
結果をご報告します。シグマさんはロボットではありませんでした。
My 2BP. She didn't say I'm human though.
人間です。
Oh. She didn't say I'm not a clone though. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. But then why do I have white liquid then? My relief didn't last long.
ただし、全身がというわけではありません。
What?
シグマさんの体の一部は機械によって構成されています。
Wait, what are you saying?
これを見てください。シグマさんの両腕の中には人間の骨とは明らかに異なった骨格が存在しています。
Only my arms?
材質はチタン合金。その上を覆っているのが例の ABT 人工生体組織です。つまりシグマさんの両腕はサイバネティックアームだったということに。
What? What does that mean? It means the whole time I was saying that we should find a tool to pry open the number 9 door, we have the tool right here! Because you totally have superhuman strength in those arms, right? Please tell me you do!
文字通りサイバネティクスの技術を利用して作られた機械的な腕のことです。骨格の周りに複雑に張り巡らされた植物の根のようなものがあるでしょ。これは同じく人の手によって作られた人工神経です。この神経が生身のそれと接続しているためにシグマさんは両腕を自由に動かすことができるのでしょう。痛覚や触覚が正常に機能しているのもおそらくこのためだと思われます。
What? No! This is ridiculous! I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm, and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones, and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Fingerprinting? Hmm. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. By the way, Luna's reaction to this is so normal right now. She's not like, oh my god, you're a robot, or like anything like that. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off? Oh! The lock!
いえ、
Oh.
残念ですがそれはないと思います。
Why?
バングルに仕込まれた注射針は人工神経を直接貫くようにできているからです。そうして注ぎ込まれた薬液は神経の細い管を伝ってあっという間に体内へ。
We're cutting off my arm. How do you know that?
知っているから知っているのです。
It's not an answer.
ええ、そうですね。でもこの世の中にはそういうことだってあるのです。答えようがなくても知っているということが。
Is she trying to hint the glycerin to me? Okay, Phi is mysterious, but she's like openly mysterious. Luna's kind of been flying under the radar for me so far, but she's clearly got something up her sleeve too.
シグマさんにだって身に覚えがあるのではありませんか？どうしてシグマさんはビオトープのことを知っていたのです？ディオさんが爆弾を仕掛けた犯人だと分かったのはなぜですか？
That's...
すみません、シグマさん。続きを伺いたいのは山々なのですが、残念ながら時間が来てしまったようです。
Yeah, we're about to die. Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. We didn't even meet up with the others. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left?
シグマさん、最後に一つだけお伝えしておきたいことがあります。実はある方からどうしてもこのことを伝えるようにと頼まれていたので。
I'm ready. I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
いいですか？大事なことです。必ず覚えていてくださいね。
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
もしも太陽を喰らう相当の獅子を見たら、この文字列を思い出せ。GLT FTM 016
016 again. How do I memo this one? Starting to run out of room here. Luna. GTF DML. Or do I have to care about the dashes? I guess so, huh? GTF DML. GTF DML 016. Same as Clover. Everybody's had instructions to like make this work for me. We're getting a lot of information from everybody here pretty much.
それが第一の門を開く鍵となるだろう。ことつては以上です。
Key. Anything else I need to note? We have a username and a password, but I don't know... Oh my lord. Okay.
シグマさん、またいつかどこかで会えるといいですね。私、待ってますから、シグマさんのこと。
What? Before she could answer... The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Is that a lock? Nope. Skipping it. Sigma End. Arms race. Oh, whoa, we have a lot of information here. Jesus, this is like the first time I've seen Sigma in this portrait. My god, they need to show me that more often. He looks so young there, oh my god. Oh. Well, this one must be like nothing then, right? Oh, look at that though. 5 minutes of life. Unlocked, finally. Let's move on with this one. Let's betray everybody. I don't think we'll be able to get out, but we'll see. And then we'll go straight to this one, okay? Oh my god. Things are heating up.